Okay, hopefully everything's up and going. It's been a while since I streamed. Hopefully the audio's alright and everything. Hopefully my mic's working. Okay. Gosh, it's been a while. Finish this little video up real quick, and we'll get started. Good. Used to show me if frame rate was stuck as it's up top. Okay, hopefully I'm gonna. Ew, quality drop there pretty good. Okay. Okay, which character do we want to use? I'll use you. Use that character for my speedrun playthrough. Yes. Alright, let's head to chapter 1. Don't want to load from save. We are going to start another one. From the beginning. So, thou art come before me at last. I am the Dragon Lord, Master of Master, King of Kings. Long have I awaited this moment. Come, take thy rightful place at my side. Do so, and I will grant unto thee dominion over half this world. Thou wishest not for half the world? Wilt thou not reconsider? 'Tis an offer few would refuse. Reuben, at long last I have found you. A single foolish choice has plunged this hallowed land into darkness. Beneath benighted skies my children crawl as insects on the earth, powerlessly awaiting their own destruction. Only by the power contained within you may this ruined world be rebuilt. Arise, my child, your destiny awaits. Ugh, gotta get back into voice acting. Probably gonna be a little lackluster for a while. Reuben, my child, you have finally awoken. Do you remember who you are? Do you remember what you are? I see, so you have no recollection as of before. No matter. Indeed, perhaps it's for the best. After so long a slumber, no doubt your body will still be weak. Arise, my child, and see that you can move freely. Alright, Move around till they're satisfied. Thank goodness, all seems to be well. You can fulfill your role. Reuben, my child, I have awoken you that you might perform a vital task. A task upon which the fate of this very world may... What? I do not doubt that you might feel a little poorly, but is not the fate of the world more important than... Oh, my poor child, it is true. You are nearly at death's door. Seems your lengthy slumber has robbed you of your strength. Here, my child, take these white petals. You can use them to restore your vitality. So, of course, you got the little tutorial bit. Good. Reuben, you have been blessed with a special power. The power to combine raw materials to build items anew. You can work at this tree stump. Use the white petals you gather to prepare some healing cream. Alright. Don't have much, this is all we can build. Wonderful. You have made your first creation. Reuben, my child, you have a power shared by none other in this world. The power to build new things from raw materials. Now, use the healing cream you created to tend to your wounds. Press square to use tools and items. Okay. Heal up. Do you feel better now? I see the color has returned to your cheeks. You created that healing cream with your own 2 hands. However, the men and women who inhabit this world have lost that power of creation. Reuben, my child, a sacred duty rests upon your young shoulders. You must... Well, yes, I quite understand that you wish to leave this place, but first you must learn of your... Very well. I will show you how to build a path out of this crypt. First, take this broken branch. Why, thank you, I will. Well done, Reuben. Within that humble broken branch sleeps a cypress stick, the simplest of weapons. Approach the tree stump as before and use it to craft a cypress stick. I can hear the game audio pretty good, which means it's probably a little too loud. And I don't have anyone here to tell me how the game audio is, so hopefully it's not too bad. Using the guinea pigs to help me figure out my settings. Congratulations, my child. You have created your first weapon. Mankind once made tools and used them to build a thriving civilization. And, as all great civilizations do, so too they built weapons. But now, only you have the power to build such things. Reuben, my child, you have been entrusted with a divine mission to... I can well imagine you're eager to see the world outside, but would you not rather learn more of... Very well. To build a path out of here, first you must equip the weapon you have made. Press X to open the main menu, place the cypress stick in your hand. I have to remember that, because these controls are very different from some other games. Equipment! Equip that. Well done. Weapons are not only useful for fighting monsters, they can also serve to gather materials. The power to break objects apart and reduce them to raw materials is yours and yours alone. Ever since this world was plunged into darkness and mankind lost this power, they have awaited the coming of one with the ability to create. Reuben, my child, the dreams, the hopes, the very fates of people of this world rest on your shoulders. If this land is ever again to see the light, you must fulfill your sacred duty and... Reuben, you're not asleep, are you? sorry. It was very... perhaps it's best we continue this conversation outside. I mean, what do you expect? I woke up in a crypt. I mean, seriously. Don't think that's very comfortable. To build a path out of this place, first you must break apart and collect the nearby earth. Alright. Gimme. Well done, Reuben. That should be enough. Press square to place the blocks of earth on the ground in front of you. I have marked a location for you in red. Place a block of earth there to build a stairway and escape from this tomb. Yes, indeed. Actually, you know what? Let's grab some more dirt. We're gonna need it a little later. Let's grab it now. I don't think I can knock the... Nope. Fine. We'll go. Didn't like it in here anyway. Well done, Reuben. You have found your way back to the outside world. When your eyes adjust to the brightness, you will see the world of Alfgard before you. Alfgard? Alfgard? I'll just say Alfgard, it's easier. Light was lost to this land long ago, and now darkness reigns eternal. The people who inhabit this somber realm once had the power to create, until it was wrenched from them. Without it, their culture crumbled into dust. Reuben, my child, you have been entrusted with a momentous mission. Only by the power you hold, the power to create, can this world be rebuilt, and the people of Alfgard rise once more. I beg your pardon? What do you mean you don't get it? Forgive me, my child. After having only just awoken from so long a slumber, this moment must come as quite a shock. Let us adopt a more simple approach. Use the power of creation that dwells within you and rebuild this world however you see fit. No doubt you will fulfill your duty in the course of doing so. So too will you come to learn the tragedy that befell this world and the role you are to play in its salvation. I am Rubus, the spirit of the land. Go forth, my child, and know that I do watch over you always. Oh, and Reuben, there is one last thing that you must know. You are not a hero. If nothing else, remember this. Cantlin Plains, the ravaged realm. Get a nice look of all the little places and stuff in this first chapter. The land you see before you was once known as Cantlin. Long, long ago, a bustling city thrived here, ringed all around with stout fortifications. But all was destroyed in the relentless attacks by the monsters. Scarcely a trace remains of its former greatness. Reuben, my child, you must use the power within you to rebuild the city of Cantlin to its former glory. This will be the first step on your journey to make Alfgard arise once more. To this end, I bestow unto you a gift. Take this banner of hope in hand and seek the source of the light you see before you. Even as the darkness closed in around them, the men and women of Cantlin flew this flag to the bitter end. Plant the banner in this land once more, that its bountiful light might serve as a symbol of Cantlin's restoration. Now go, make haste with the pillar of light. Alright. Probably grab a few things on our way down. Ooh. So everything's useful. So anything you can gather, gather. Don't have anywhere stored just yet, so I'm not gonna gather too much just yet. But things like dirt, all that, yeah, that's pretty gosh darn useful. Alright. Do I want to go over that way? Nah. We'll head down there. So you don't need to gather like hundreds of items in this game, and you'll find out why a little later, but anything new you see, pick it up. You're probably going to use it to build something. Grab a few of these. Use these to make more medicines. Definitely grab some of them. I'll get to it. Just give me a minute. Video game, you never go where you're supposed to right away if you can help it. Don't need what you have just yet. Need this stuff. I feel always so bad for attacking portal slams. They're just minding their own business. So cute. I mean, look at them. Alright. That's good for now. Oh. Gonna need this later. Pick these up. Do now before we get asked to. I'll need a couple more, but eh. And I said, let there be light. The warm and soothing light spreads all around. People near and far will be attracted to the banner's beckoning light. Look, my child, here's one already. Waha! What's this funny flag doing here? There's something special about this place. It's so bright and inviting. My name's Pippa. What's yours? Hey, come back here. What's that? You're the one who planted that flag here? Who are you? Where did you come from? You don't remember? The goddess told you to come here? So, you've got amnesia and you're hearing voices. That's not suspicious in the slightest. Oh, but this place is just so lovely. Can I live here? Reuben, my child, even with the power that dwells within you, you cannot rebuild Cantilon alone. Your first step in rebuilding this city must be to house those who join you in living here. Little remains of this dilapidated house, save the door. Repair it by filling in the holes in the walls with earth. That's a pretty dang good door to have lasted this long. You can place blocks above you by holding L1 and below you by holding R1. Hold down square and you'll place one block on top of another. Hold it down while moving to place many blocks in succession. Take this knowledge and these blocks of earth and make this ruined house livable once more. Alright. So yeah, you can do this to actually place it somewhere, but if there's already something there, when you go to place it, you can place something, the one right above it. See, like right here? You can stack too high without having to worry about it. Wow, that's incredible! The walls were all full of holes, but now they're as good as new. Huh? You fixed it? With dirt? I thought you were just a weird boy with voices in his head. But you completely fixed that broken down old house. You must have some kind of special power. Here, take these. I found them on my way here. You can have them for fixing the house for me. Sweet. Never gonna say no to free stuff. See, anytime they got an exclamation mark above their head, you want to talk to them, figure out what they want. You must have some kind of special power to be able to fix up that old house like that. How did you do it? What? You've got the power to build new things? What does build mean? Reuben, my child, do you remember what I told you? Long ago, the people of this land lost the power of creation. It is your duty to help them regain this power. Anyway, I really appreciate you fixing the house like this, but it's not much use without some kind of light inside. I can't see any torches lying around here. Inside your banner Hope, you will find a mason's workstation. You can use it to build a torch. Take these materials, use them to construct a torch, and reveal to this girl the fruits of your labors. Alright. She's got a proper workstation here. Alright. Make all the healing cream. We're gonna need them. Alright, and we're going to need... Now, fine, we'll make the torches first. And we'll make that. Hey, where did you find that torch? You didn't find it? You built it? Ah, so that's what building means. You picked up stuff from around here and somehow changed it into a torch, right? Thanks. I think I understand. Sort of. Hey, do you think you might be able to build anything with this? If you need any more, I'll see if I can find some. Yeah, every time you complete someone's request, they usually give you something. I just realized something. You never told me your name. Reuben? Pfft, what kind of name is that? Doesn't sound like you'd have any special powers at all. But can't judge someone by their name, right? Anyway, Reuben, you still got these torches you made, right? We should put one in the house. A room is complete if it has walls 2 blocks high, a door, and a source of light to stave off the darkness when the sun has set. Press square to place creations wherever you wish. Go, my child, place a torch inside the house. And as we'll put it right there. Brilliant! Now that that's all lit up, the room's perfect. You're amazing, Reuben. You really do have special powers. It's hard to believe that someone who looks so dopey could be so talented. But you can't judge someone by their appearance, right? Anyway, thanks, Reuben. Now we have somewhere to live. Yes, in the end, these are what you want to find. Seed alive. They will increase your max HP. Some of them you have to find, some of them the characters will give to you. Hey Reuben, thanks to you, we have such a lovely room. But don't you think it would be so much better if I had something to sleep on at night? If we had something to sleep on. I know, maybe you could build something. Reuben, my child, you must gather materials that you might fashion some bedding. Should you place a bed in a room, you can sleep on it at any time, night or day, to restore your health. It would be great if you could make 2 things to sleep on. Hang on a second. If we had 2 beds, we could sleep next to each other. This time, Reuben, I shall leave it to you to gather the materials you need to build a straw mattress, young Pippo requests. A straw mattress can be constructed from grassy leaves. To build one, you must first... Reuben, are you alright? Light bulb! Figure out how to make ourselves a straw mattress. I'm gonna be building here later. Get out of here. Alright. I think I just need 2. Made ourselves a little bedroom. Wow! You built us something to sleep on. Thank you, Reuben! Whether it's night or day, you can sleep on any bed that is within a room to recover your health. As the sun sets, the darkness will close in around you, and more powerful monsters emerge in force. When night falls, you would do well to return to your bed, rest your head upon a pillow, and sleep until morning. Reuben, my child, you discovered the means to build a straw mattress all by yourself. In addition to the power to create that I bestowed onto you, it seems you also bear the special skill to discern what can be made from the materials you find. This is a wondrous power you have. It shall no doubt prove invaluable to you in your quest to rebuild this city. Reuben! Hello! Reuben! Was the goddess speaking to you? You are staring off into space with your mouth open again. You've got to pay more attention to what's going on around you, Reuben. If you keep spacing out like that, you'll never get anything done. Begin to feel time passing by, huh? What could that mean? Reuben, can I ask you something? With all this wandering around and collecting stuff, aren't you getting a bit hungry? Huh? No, it's not just me. That's not my tummy rumbling. You must be hearing things again. But anyway, look. There are a lot of plumberry trees around here. Plumberries are kind of small, and they don't really fill you up, but they're really sweet and juicy. Can you go and get some plumberries for me, Reuben? Please? We'll need at least 5 for a decent meal. A plumberry is a small pink fruit that perhaps you should take a look and see if there are any nearby. That's why I collected a few earlier, but I may need 2 more. So we will go find some more. Alright. Collect these as well while we're down here. Collect some more sticks. We need them for building stuff. Hey, come back here. Wow, you found so many plum berries. Can I have them? Hooray! Thanks, Reuben. To tell the truth, I'm actually really hungry. Here, these are for you. It's your share. I mean, you must be starving too, right? They're really tasty. You should try them. Alright, so now we actually got a little food thing up there in the top of our screen that we have to actually keep him fed now. So yeah, if you're playing this game for the first time or whatever, just before starting, if you want to do a bunch of gathering, it's a good idea to do it before this point so you don't have to worry about the hunger meter bar. It's not too big of a deal though. You know, Reuben, I've been thinking. You run around smashing up all the trees and grass and stuff and use the materials you find to build new things, right? It'd be pretty useful to have somewhere to store all that stuff, don't you think? After all, you're going to have to collect a lot of different materials pretty soon. Why? Well, it's a secret. But you should still make something to put all your stuff in. Your friend is wise indeed. Having a place to store and manage the resources you gather would serve you well. Can you conceive of an item that would serve such a role? Alright. Definitely need one. Wow, you need a chest. Now you can put all the stuff you've collected in there and go and collect even more stuff. You know, Reuben, there's something I've always wondered. What exactly has happened to this world? They say that the light was stolen from us by a really bad man. Ever since then, it's been all anyone could do just to survive. Nobody cares about anyone but themselves, and they never help anyone else out. Anyway, I think it's super boring to live like that. Don't you think it'd be fun if we could rebuild this city and everyone could live together? I feel like if you're around, anything can happen. We should do everything we can to make this town a great place to live. But we'll need loads and loads of materials to do that. That's why I asked you to make a chest. Alright, so it's agreed. We're gonna build the biggest, bestest city in the whole wide world. I'll have to think about what we need to build, and you'll build it. You are gonna help me, aren't you, Reuben? Aren't you? I don't know, everyone's just been telling me what to do. Haven't had much time to think about what I want. It's gonna be a lot of work to turn this place into a huge city, isn't it? Is there anything I can do to help? Like, maybe I could build something. That would be pretty helpful, wouldn't it? But if I'm gonna build things, I'm gonna need a room to work in. Just like the one in this picture. Reuben, can you build me a room like the one I've drawn? Please? Pretty please? It would seem that your example has awoken within young Pippa the will to build. Blueprints, such as the one she has gifted unto you, may be laid on the ground by pressing square. Press touchpad to view the plan in more detail. To complete a blueprint, ensure that you place all the necessary items exactly as shown. Be sure to build rooms within the bounds of your base, lest the inhabitants of your town fail to recognize them. For the workbench, you can use that mason's workstation near the flag. You'll probably have to bash it around a bit before you can move it. Oh, and the room will need a door to get in and out, and a torch or something to light it up. But you can make things like that from raw materials, right? Alright, let's find a nice place to put this blueprint. Let's get you all out of here. So basically, where it's light is where your town border is. So right here is, and over here is not. So, we're going to kind of put it over here in the corner. There. Get out of here. So, when you push this, and it'll actually show you how everything's supposed to go. So, we need to put everything... Oh, that's not what we wanted to do. We need the... That is supposed to go like right here. This is what I was after. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do this the easy way. What's good is if you do this, and this is how you place blocks pretty quickly. You hold the R1 to look down, and you just move along and place them. It's much faster than trying to put things in front of you, than having to go around and... Yep. Well, do the second layer. Need more dirt. I want to extend all this out, so let's just take from over here. I like extending my base all the way out to the edge here. I mean, why waste your border, man? Get the town as big as you can. Hey, give me that. Okay. Grab that. We'll move it over here. Alright. We need one of these. And a door. There we go. That's how you do the blueprints. Hooray! You built the work workroom I asked for. Thanks, Reuben. It's just like the one in my picture. Oft will the inhabitants of your town seek to assist your efforts by presenting you with blueprints. Should you lack sufficient resources to complete a blueprint or other construction, search for them in the nearby wilderness. Some material can only be obtained by defeating the monsters that maraud the wilds, thus freeing them from their grasp. I'm going to use my new workroom to build all sorts of stuff. I'll put it all in the chest at the end of the day, so you can look at all the amazing things I made. Alright, so if you notice, this was called a stonemason's workshop. Now, different rooms, depending on what you do, make different actual, basically a different room recipe. So like basic bedroom here, all it requires is 2 straw mattresses and 1 light source. And so depending on what you put in there, you get different kinds of rooms, and they'll give you different points and stuff. If you notice that up there at the top, underneath our HP bar, you have base. And we're halfway through level to get to level 1. Or is that we're on level 1 and we need to reach level 2. Either way, I don't think it starts at 0. I think it starts at level 1, but I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, you got all the different room recipes and stuff here that you have to build. And sometimes they'll ask you to upgrade the room by putting a couple more items in, and it'll be a room that's worth more points. Okay, come here. Thanks again for the workroom, Reuben. Now we can make everything we need to rebuild the city. But it's not going to be much of a city with just the 2 of us living here. The truth is, when I was on my way here, I saw a suspicious-looking man lurking around nearby. He looked like a bit of a weirdo, so I waited till he went away and ran straight here. But maybe if we asked him to come and live with us, he might lend a hand in rebuilding the city. He was on the other side of the mountain the last time I saw him. Go and find him, Reuben, and get him to join us. Make good use of your compass, my child. It will be a great use to you in finding that which you seek. Press options to take stock of your surroundings and search for the fellow of whom young Pippa spoke. Quest marker. So see up there in the top right, we got a little cue that says our quest objective is that way. And this is, you get a little bird's eye view and you can kind of look around a little bit. Okay. Anyway, let's get our pockets, shall we? Oh, and another thing is, the different, the workshops and stuff, they'll build things and then they'll stick them in the chest, so that's always kind of fun. Alright, I need all that. Put all this away for now. Push square to tidy everything up, kind of just organizes it for you. Oh, wait a minute. Did I put the plum berries in there? I kind of need those. I did. Silly me. Take that out. Alright. Let's go find some new recruits. And collect materials, because we'll need them. I'm always getting hit. I'm horrible at dodging things. So the more of these, the merrier. We want a little bit more tidbits and stuff about what kind of happened and other NPCs and stuff like that. There's an old worn signpost here with the words "My Pledge" emblazoned at the top. There's a lot of writing underneath. Would you like to read it? How many years have passed since the vile and wicked Dragon Lord enshrouded our realm in darkness? Monsters roam the land unchecked, and even my dear home, the city of Cantland, hath finally fallen. 'Twas but a matter of months after being robbed of the power to create that we did begin to lose our culture. Even now, fewer and fewer of our people are literate. For so long did we take that most dear and precious power for granted, that without it we are undone. But I cannot prevent humanity's decline, at least I can record it. To this end, I resolve to travel the lands of Alfgard, and take note of what has befallen mankind. May this notice stand testament to my vow. I intend to collate the records of my journey into a book, which I shall title A Passage to Tantegil. I invite all who read this pledge to follow in my footsteps, and seek out my story. May the goddess watch over thee in all thine adventures. Sir Reginald Augustus Grange, Cantland Brigade of Guards. That is a lot of writing for this tiny little signpost. Man must have a really nice, small, neat handwriting. Alright. Give me that. Oops. The bonfire's burning brightly. It looks like it's been freshly stoked. Somebody must be nearby. Take a few twigs. Now, if you wanted to sleep until dawn, you can fix up this house and then go to bed in it. You just have to plug up the holes in the wall and take a rest, but I'm not going to do that. That's not what I want to do. I want to take that. Oh, I forgot to read that. I wonder if I can actually read it. Oh, I missed my opportunity to read that. Oops. I was gonna read that for you guys, but I hit it hit it before I did that. Ah! Back off. I'll have to be making one of those little Ah! I didn't mean to pick on you, okay? Baby. The only food source for a while, might as well grab them. Hello, anybody there? The mound of dirt is talking to me. Hello? Is somebody there? Those rotten monsters have buried me alive. They've completely covered me in earth, and I can't get out. Please, whoever you are, get me out of here. Hurry, my child. Hold L1 or R1 aim your attacks above or below you. Guide your blows carefully and free this man from his earthen tomb. Actually, what? Stick's about to die. I'll take all these dirt blocks, thank you. Phew, free at last. I cannot thank you enough, young man. But tell me, who exactly are you? I'm sure I remember such a funny-looking face. What? You say you're building a town near here? By my bushy beard, that's wonderful news. Let me help. Let me join your city and help to rebuild it. What are you pulling that face for? You look like you just swallowed an insect. Well, you may make whatever strange face you like. I'll find my way to your town whether you like it or not. I'm Rollo, the proud owner of that most venerable of books, the Candlin Chronicle. I assure you that it and I will prove invaluable to this new city of yours. Now lead the way. Oh yeah, so that note I accidentally destroyed before I read it is actually a note from him that was like horribly misspelled, but it was talking about the Candlin Chronicle. Hey you, come here, I need your feathers. You have limited space to carry items, but you can carry quite a few of a certain item if you already have it in your inventory. See, I can't pick that up. But if I already have it, this is the little stump. You can actually build a couple things. So, especially if you need like healing cream or something. Poor little thing sleeping, and I'm attacking it. I just need your blue goo. Nothing personal. Not gonna waste it, I promise. I'll have to come back for that. You know what? Let's eat the dilapidated one here. Take this one. I suddenly have another slot. Oh, that's because I made the medicine, that's why. I see. I'm gonna need some more of those feathers. Can always collect them a little later. Strip this area bare, so let's just head over here. Yay, you found someone to join our town! What's that? You think he seems a bit shady? You might be right there. That's why I avoided him in the first place. When I first saw him, he was giggling to himself and stroking this enormous... But he's got a beard. He must be pretty dependable, right? And he must be really clever, too. I mean, he's got such a big bushy beard, after all. But anyway, now that we've found a new friend, we can all work together to make this the best city in the whole of Alfgard. Pippa, I think you need to have a bit of a different way of judging character. Just because he has a beard does not mean he's a good guy. You're right, definitely want those. My word, just look at this place. By my bristly brows, this town's positively brimming with life. Why, I do believe that the Candlin Chronicle describes this very place. It's the perfect location to bring the legendary city of Candlin back to life. Oh ho? My mention of the legendary tome piques your interest, does it? The Candlin Chronicle is an invaluable volume of ancient knowledge, passed down in my family over countless generations. It is many hundreds of years old, and its pages tell of mankind's hapless history in the lost art of creation and construction. Deciphering this ancient text could reveal secrets vital to the restoration of this once great city. Our meeting is no mere coincidence, Reuben. I assure you we are destined to rebuild this magnificent town, together. Reuben, my friend, I do not mean to cast doubt on your claims, but was it truly you who constructed these buildings? If that were true, it would mean that you have the power to build new things, a gift that mankind lost so long ago. Could it be that you are the builder of whom the Cantling Chronicle speaks? The legendary figure blessed with the power of construction? Ah, of course not. If the builder had a face like that, I'd eat my own beard. Ah, yes, Reuben, I nearly forgot. The path across the mountains between this town and the place where you and I first met was dreadfully treacherous, wasn't it? Well, the Cantling Chronicle describes a special tool that can be crafted from the feathers of the chimeras that dwell amid those mountains. A most convenient contrivance that lets you travel at blinding speed and be back at your base in the blink of an eye. Of course, if you truly were the builder of legend, I'm sure you would have no trouble creating this item and showing it to me. Reuben, my child, you need only lay your hands upon a new material to discern what items can be built from it. The chimeras you seek dwell at the foot of the mountains fast by this place. There is your compass to find them, that you might not lose your way. Alright. You know what? Empty out my pockets. Okay. Yeah, probably should eat something now. Alright, hang on a second. I'm gonna drink some water. My throat's getting a bit dry. Okay. Go get some more chimera feathers. There's a message written on the signpost. The monsters always attack from this direction. We must build a wall here to defend the city. Looks like the message was written a long, long time ago. Somebody must have lived here once. Alright, so I kind of want to head this way. Go to the quest marker. And there's things to find over here, so yeah. Yeah, I don't remember where all the seeds of life can be found, but I do remember a few. So I'm definitely going to try to find those. Hey, back off! Alright. Was it over there, or was it over here somewhere? Well, I need to get up there. There's a chest on the top of that. Ew! Ah! Ow! See, and this is why I saved the seeds of life. It increases your, yeah, see, increases your max HP by 5. I always save them until I'm about ready to die or something. Since they heal you all the way up. You know. Alright. See if we can get up here safely. Might have to build ourselves a little bit of a way up here. Uh-oh. Alright. Equipment. Equip. Yep, gonna have to build ourselves a stairway here. Let's see. Hang on a second. Gotta come out one. This is how you get to places. You build yourself a bridge and a staircase. Yeah, see, there's a seed alive. Don't have weapons strong enough to get that down, so we'll just carefully head down so we don't fall too far and kill ourselves. Not that I've ever done that before. Now, there should be a cave around somewhere with another seed of life in it, I think I remember something. Ah! Stay back! Uh-oh. Don't tell me another one's coming at me. Ah, crap. The fireball hurts. Fine, you want to pick a fight with me? Take your feathers. Make sure we gather a lot of stuff. Yeah, cave. I remember cave here. Uh-oh. This one's guarded. I'm still weak. Alright, close quarters in the camera do not belong in this game. Here. Let's take that. Yeah, see, there's another seed of life. Yeah, I don't remember where all of them are. I did remember those two. And we will head back. Okay. Make that. And talk to you. Goddess above! This is a chimera wing. It is just as the Canton Chronicle describes. Then there is no doubt about it. Within you dwells the long-lost power of construction. You really are the builder. Ever since the light was lost to us and the realm plunged into darkness, the people of Elfgard have waited for this day to come. The day that benevolent Rubus would send the builder to save us. Reuben, my child, you needed only to touch a chimera's feather to know what you could build from it. Seek out more materials and speak to those around you, and your knowledge is sure to expand even further. Keep a keen eye on your surroundings, my child. If you should see anything that you have never seen before, be sure to collect it. Reuben, my friend, you and I have two vital tasks ahead of us. Firstly, we must complete the glorious restoration of the once great city of Cantlin. And secondly, we must unravel the mystery of what terrible tragedy brought the town to ruin. This place was once girded all about by fearsome fortifications, tall turrets and towers to keep the monsters at bay. It is even said that a great golem once watched over the city, keeping all inside safe from harm. But those citadels and strongholds were completely obliterated, and nothing remains of Cantillon but ruins. How could such a wretched fate have come to pass? As a proud son of Cantillon, I plan to uncover the mystery of what befell my ill-starred ancestors. No doubt that with your powers and my book, it is only a matter of time before the truth becomes clear. We're all counting on you, Reuben. Oh, I can't do a good laugh like that. Oh boy, I'm not sure if that the quality of the stream's just on my screen or is that dropping for everyone. I don't know, it doesn't tell me too much. What time is it? We'll go for a bit longer. Yeah, she's got a quest too. Alright, what is it? You know, Reuben, I've been so starving lately I can eat my own head. All this building and inventing is hungry work. So, I've been thinking, if we had something to cook with, we could make all sorts of delicious, nutritious meals. What do you say? Can you think of something you could build to cook things on? If you do think of anything, put it in a room with a chest so that we can store the delicious dishes we make. So, yeah, make us a room to cook in. Cook fire. Make ourselves a little kitchen. Okay. And if you notice, I don't always have to have the item in hand to actually make something, which is nice. Need more of those. See, I don't have any chimera wings in my hand, but we can make more. Yeah, go ahead and make another batch. Those are nice when you just want to travel, fast travel back to your base. Alright, so the cook fire, we need broken branches, grassy leaves, and a bonfire, which we have, so we'll make that. Alright, what else do we need? Definitely need another chest. Alright. Take that out. I'll probably go to sleep on there as it nears dawn. Now, the first time you play through this, it's a good idea to sleep every so often. You don't have to do it right away. You know, you don't have to sleep every night, but there's some story bits and stuff that you'll miss if you don't sleep until the story requires you to. But if you actually want to get things done, I don't recommend sleeping every night, because it's kind of a waste of time. Where do we want our kitchen? Maybe over there? Do we want it here? You know what, we'll stick it over here. Doesn't have to be big. Oh. There's a rock here. I'm like, what is... How big do we want it? Doesn't need to be too big. Not yet, anyway. Alright, it's almost dawn, so let's sleep. I don't remember all, how many story triggers there were, so I'm just gonna sleep every so often to try to catch him. Yeah, so that one, there was nothing. That's fine. Alright. Slap this down. And we just... Ah, welcome Accounting Nightmare. Just finished the race and it was hilarious. That's good. As long as the stream's fun. That's the most important thing. Alright, let's make a door. Alright, so the beginning of this game started out with a cutscene with the Dragon Lord offering you, if you joined him, he'd give you 1/2 the world. So that was just a little tidbit, which, from what I hear, is a reference to one of the very early Dragon Quest games. And I haven't played any other Dragon Quest games, unfortunately, so that's just what I heard from somebody. But then, our character, which is a character that you can create, name it whatever you want. You wake up basically in a crypt with the goddess talking to you, telling you that the world has fallen into chaos, mankind's lost the power to create, but you are the builder, and you have the power to create, so that's what we're doing. We're in this city trying to slowly bring it back to life, because you can tell it's a bit of a wreck right now. Alright, what all do I need in here to make this kitchen a proper room? That's not what I want. Buildings. Room recipes. Where's the kitchen? Crude kitchen. Cook fire in a chest. Do I need... Is that what's going on here? Don't like my tiny kitchen. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what the problem is. That needs to be hemmed in. That's alright. We'll expand it out one more. Oh yeah, this is a real nice chill game. And it's a nice combination of objectives and just chillaxing and building and gathering things. Which is real nice. Because, like you, I need objectives in games for a lot of things. I can take a certain amount of sandbox games depending on what there is to do. Like, if there's a lot of things to do and a lot of potential, yeah, you know, I can take a sandbox game, but some sandbox games, like, just don't interest me. Usually, like in a game like this, where it's got a sandbox mode, so you can play the story, and then you can go into sandbox mode, do whatever you want if you got ideas. Yeah, that's cool. That way you've got a story to follow, and then if you get creative, you can go in and just put around and do things. Alright, I'm collecting dirt, so I can actually expand my walls. Dirt is going to be my main building material for a little while, so I can learn some other stuff. Alright. Yeah, this game's probably more up your alley than what Animal Crossing. That's the one everyone's playing right now. Animal Crossing didn't really appeal to me because, again, it was I hated the fact that it ran off of real world time, so there's only so much you could do a day unless you cheat and go into your system's dates and change them and just basically skip time to do stuff. And so yeah, there's only so much you can do in a day, and I just don't really like that. Alright. No one at the door. I'm talking to you. Blimey, you did it! You made me a place to cook! Now I'll be able to make all sorts of scrimmy food. Thank you, Reuben! And that chest is perfect if I make anything really, really tasty. I'll put it in there so you can try a bit too. Daily limit on doing stuff looks really frustrating. Yeah, and that's what I was talking about with my brother-in-law and sister, because a couple years back they had an Animal Crossing game that he bought her. I think that's when they were still dating, so that was quite a while ago. So it's one of the older games. But yeah, they were complaining too, like there just wasn't enough to do. And I played it a bit because in my sister's town you can have a second character, you just can't be on at the same time because it was on the DS. And yeah, it was just, it's fun for a while, but then after a while you're just like, there's just not a whole lot to do. I mean, it's not like even like a game like Terraria or something where you can just sit there and collect and build and build and build. You've got like a limited little town and only so much you can do with it. So yeah, it's not a game that's worth $60. Okay, what are we doing? You probably got a quest for me. Yes, you do. Well, 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 by my bulbous belly, it seems we have a kitchen now. This creative power of yours is a wonderful thing. I wonder if your culinary skills are equally exemplary. However, I know how to say that word, but it just ain't coming to me right now. What say you test them out and make me something to eat? What? Make it yourself? You build a whole kitchen for Pippa, but you won't even meet me a single measly meal? Reuben, you wound me. I thought we were friends. By the way, I should mention that I saw some delicious-looking orange mushrooms growing down by the water's edge. I'm sure you can make a terrific meal out of a fine ingredient like that. 3 servings should do the trick. Do we have an agreement, friend? Boy, he ain't giving me much of a choice, is he? Alright, well, we already collected some mushrooms earlier, so... Shrooms on a stick. Make as many as possible. Well, and I was watching somebody play the new Animal Crossing, and their opinion, it's an actual more watered down version of the older games, because the older games had more to do than this new one. So yeah, it just depends on your point of view. I mean, a lot of people are enjoying it, so good for them. Just not my cup of tea. Okay. Reuben, my friend. Do I detect a succulent scent of freshly roasted mushrooms? I keep wanting to say marshmallows. That's not right. The fragrance alone is a mellow melody of mouth-watering flavors. By my growling gizzard, these shall make a magnificent meal. Come now, hand them over. Quick, quick, quick. Marvelous work, Reuben. We shall have to rename the cooker. You the cooker. The Cantland Chronicle covers a wide range of topics. The chapters concerning the preparation of hearty, healthy meals are of particular... Pardon? You want to see it yourself? The Cantland Chronicle? With your own 2 eyes? I'm sorry, Reuben, but that book is a priceless family heirloom. I can't just go parading it around in front of anyone that asks. And besides, the tome is written in an ancient and cryptic script. There's no way that you or anyone else would be able to read it. What little knowledge I myself have gleaned from it has taken years of painstaking study. However, I've not a single doubt that this book holds the key to restoring this city to its former greatness. I shall not rest until I've deciphered each and every one of its secrets. But fear not, my friend, I will not keep these secrets to myself. As soon as I make a breakthrough in my studies, you'll be the first to know. Your word mushrooms is confusing your brain too. And as for these mushrooms, it's only fair that you should taste the fruits of your labors too. Take this as a token of our everlasting friendship. And what else you got? What? Have I finished reading that book yet? Learn some patience, young man. I made it quite clear that you would be the first to know of any secrets I uncover. Deciphering the Cantlin Chronicle will take time, Reuben, and our work in restoring the city has only just begun. I suggest that, while I continue my studies, you labor to rebuild this city to its former greatness, and prove yourself the builder you claim to be. By completing rooms and placing them within them the items you create, you can increase the level of your base. But be wary that you do not place your decorations more than 2 blocks above the floor, for such items will not count towards your points total. Now go, my child. Fill your town with buildings, and those buildings with furnishings, and see your new home flourish. Reuben, pay attention! Now, can you think of anything we could use to decorate all these new rooms you're about to build? Sure! I can make a pot. Alright, so up in the top there we have all the points that go toward leveling up our base. So we need to make a pot. A couple pots and place them down and get enough points to get to the next level. Yeah, me too. Put the pot there. Kitchen's gotta have a pot. What else can we put down? I know. We'll make another mattress. We'll just stick it down. Alright. Should we build a room? I'm gonna need to. I should build my room. Dang it. Let's go ahead and move this door around. I don't know, should I have a raised floor? I don't mind it. At the same time, I could use the dirt just to build more walls. Dark. Sooner or later, them ghosts are gonna come out and bug me. At the first, they're more lenient, but that's why you're supposed to go to sleep, is because, like, ghosts and stuff will come out and bug you. Alright. Where do I want the door? Right there. Like I said, I'll probably sleep every so often to try to trigger the story bits. But I don't know if I'll catch them all. It's not too big of a deal, though. I mean, this game has a story, but if you miss a few things, it's not gonna wreck your understanding of what's going on. I guess you get the gist of it. Alright, let's make a door. Okay. I'll need a torch. And just one. And a couple mattresses. Do I have enough? Actually, just one if I'm just gonna make my room. That should give us the points we need. Oh, just a little bit more. Uh-oh, getting hungry. Alright. Should I build a chest? Yeah, we'll build a pot. Pot looks cooler. Gotta have something for my spare change, you know? There we go. Level up our base to level 2. Hey, how dare you go to sleep at a time like this? Wonderful work, Reuben. I am impressed. Not only are you a legendary builder, but it seems your powers are becoming ever greater. Reuben, my child, no matter how many monsters you defeat, you will grow no stronger. This is the goddess talking, for just in case you didn't know. Only by the weapons you wield and the armor you wear will your might as a warrior increase. Sorry, I kind of lost that sentence there for a moment. You are the builder, my child, and it is by building this base that your true strength will be revealed. He wakes up. Oh, you built stuff? Cool, thanks. You're awesome. I really need some sleep, please. Oh gosh, somebody woke me up just to say, oh, I finished that. I'd probably punch him. I hate getting woken up for no reason. It's like, unless it's an emergency, like I have to go to work, back off. I'm sorry to say, though, that I've made scant progress in deciphering the Cantlin Chronicle. I dare say it'll be some time still before... By my sensitive ears, did you hear that? Oh, yeah, okay. See, when they have a little, the little swords above their head, that means it's a battle about to take place. It's probably not that big of a battle, but we're gonna play it safe and save it. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, go ahead and erase that one. It's no problem. Alright. Reuben, I have the most terrible tidings. I know not what has driven them to it, but the monsters plan to attack our great city in force. I could speed up the dialogue by pushing X, but quite often I tend to push X too many times, and I tend to skip text, so I've been trying not to do that. So sometimes I'll read a little slow because the text goes slow. We must protect Cantlin at all costs, Reuben. You must prepare our defenses against the coming assault. But fear not, I shall fight by your side, my friend. I shall do my duty by protecting dear Pippa and our beloved home from harm. Rollo speaks the truth, my child. The vicious beasts that dwell hereabouts are heading here in droves. This town is the seat of all Alfgard's restoration. It must not be allowed to fall at the hands of the monsters. With an oaken club in hand and enough healing cream to tide you through the onslaught, you must drive back the Dragon Lord's foul followers. My child, are you ready to face this fight? No. Yeah, let's get this over with. This is your first true battle, Reuben, but fear not, for I know you will prevail. Alright. Now, before this point, it's actually a really good idea to build up your walls. But I'll be doing that here soon. The first battle's not too bad. Yeah. Hate when they're off sync. They're harder to dodge. Get that ready. Yeah. Get him, Rollo! And this is what we use the seed lives for, when we actually need them. There. Now help me. It's kind of a pain when you have two of them on top of you. Yeah, see, first wave, easy. But from here on out, I'm definitely going to be working on my walls more. Well done, my child. You've saved Cantlin from the monster's audacious advances. As hope wells within the townspeople's hearts, so too will your banner of hope grow, blanketing the land with ever more warm and tender light. But now it seems the location of your base is known to the Dragon Lord's vile vassals. The monsters fear that, should the people of Alfgard band together, they will lose their dominion over these lands. No doubt these beasts will launch yet more offensive ere long in an attempt to crush this beacon of hope. You must protect this place, my child, whatever it takes, no matter what manner brutish behemoth assails it. You do not know if you're equal to the task? In fact, you do not really understand what this task I have given you is all about? You just want to build things, not fight the monsters? At this very moment, that well may be so, but as you come to know more of the people here, you will realize that with great power comes great responsibility. I've done all I can for this benighted land. The rest is up to you, my child. Work together with your new friends and restore the city of Cantlin to its former greatness. I must leave you now, but I know that we shall meet again when your work here is done. Until then, know that I do watch over you always. The pair of blue tablet fragments. That'll teach them. Brilliant work showing those blighters who's boss, Reuben. But it seems the filthy fiends have found our humble settlement. We have no way of knowing when they might strike next. We must devise some means to keep them at bay. By the way, I noticed that you found a pair of curious stone fragments in the aftermath of the battle. I had seen an artifact of similar design in the Cantlin Chronicle, and, man of action that I am, I investigated further. If you were to stick those fragments together again, I believe they would form a device known as a teleportal. Apparently, you could just plunk that thing down on the ground and, hey, presto! It'll whisk you away on a sunbeam to a place where you can find whatever your heart desires. For a builder like yourself, putting together a thing like that should be a piece of cake. Well, Reuben, do you think you can glue that teleportal together again? Ah, yes I can. New recruit! Ah, hang on a second, I need some water. Okay. Newcomer. Saw a great shaft of light on the horizon, thought it warranted investigation. Imagine my surprise when I discovered a bustling village. But who are you, and what are you doing in a place like this? I beg your pardon? You're building a city? Good luck with that. If you expect people to work together and live in harmony, you've another thing coming. I hate to burst your bubble, boy, but there's not a man alive who has the luxury of looking out for anyone but himself. Speaking of which, I'm tired out after that trek. I'll stay here and rest for a while if you don't mind. The name's LaRouche. Shan't be staying long, I don't think, but in any case, pleased to make your acquaintance. I think I said his name right, if not, whatever. Town. Alright, so we're gonna build ourselves a little old teleporter here. You wanna go places. Build another broken club just in case this one breaks on us. By my baby blue eyes, you've done it, Reuben. You've made a teleportal. Now you can travel to distant, mysterious worlds and back again. In these new and exciting lands, you're sure to find new and exciting materials with which to build new and exciting items. Quickly now, plop that teleportal down on the ground and hop on through to whatever wonderful destination awaits you. Actually, Reuben, before you head off, there's something I wish to ask of you. Something on which the good of our city and its continued growth may depend. Once you have that teleportal up and running, I beg you, speak to me before you step through it. Alright, so we're actually gonna sit around and build for a little while. Because you can get more points if you actually build a teleportal room. Alright, where do we want everything? Maybe I'll put it here, huh? Use what's already here a little bit more. Get out of here. I think that's about enough room. Just clean out the whole place and start over. Probably move that up here a little bit later. I don't mind having a floor that comes up a little bit on this side. So, will that be enough room? I think so. Hey, quit climbing on top of the walls. Only I can do that. Silly gooses. Do as I say, not as I do. Put that away, put that away. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I'm gonna need this this place a lot bigger. Forgot how big these suckers are. Door needs to come over at least one more. Slap that down, and we'll build around it. Oh, but when you do something, everybody comes running over. Oh, fine. What do you need? By my athletic physique, the teleporter portal has activated. That mystical swirling light is positively hypnotic. When a teleportal shines like that, it shows that a path is open to a place where all your dreams can come true. Reuben, my friend, there is one thing I wish to ask of you before you pass through that glimmering veil. I ask that you find out how to build that most mighty of tools, the giant mallet. The Cantland Chronicle describes the giant mallet as a fearsome hammer, strong enough to break huge boulders and fell great trees. Rocks and wood aside, you are bound to find a veritable bounty of new materials wherever this teleportal takes you. And with new materials comes ideas for new items. Items that we can use to make our city even greater, bigger, and better. The monsters known as Hammerhoods carry these giant mallets everywhere they go. I'm sure that they could tell you how to build one. Once you've learnt the recipe, waste no time. Build one straight away and show it to me. Okay. Definitely expand this out. Nope. Hey, get out of my way. I'm building here. Alright, so 1, 2. What do I need to have around a little bit? Room recipes. Where is... Can't remember if I just need light in here or not. There it is. Nope, just a light source, so... alright, 1, 2... And let's grab a torch. Yeah, we just need 1. Snap there. There. Built a teleportanium. Do I want to go in there yet? Probably. I do want to learn that hammer recipe. Okay. Nope. I want to... Okay, begin. Alright. Let's just go to it then. Alright, what is the time? Just a good keep going for a little bit longer. Alright, so next to the teleport portals here, once you get to the other side, there's an ancient sheet of paper lying at the bottom of the chest. Reuben carefully unfolds the note and begins to read it. Wanderer of the great plains of Kentland, I bestow this blue Naviglobe unto thee. Set it firmly upon the ground, and ever shall its guiding light be reflected upon thy compass. If thou wishest to return to a place with confidence, whether it be a place of safety or opportunity, simply set this globe before thee, and let it guide thy way. To whosoever readeth this missive, may Ribus watch over thee in all thine adventures. Sir Reginald Augustus Grayness, Kentland Brigade of Guards. So that guy that we read a note from earlier. So yeah, and usually at the other side of the teleportal, when you reach that, you get these Naviglobe. And so if you stick them down, yeah, stick it right here, no matter. If you notice up there on our little compass, you'll see that little blue dot. So it just helps you guide you back to somewhere. And that's what those are used for. Okay. Start wandering around, collecting things. New color of slime means they drop different items. Got orange oil, which gives us lots of new recipes. New cloves, magic dye. Be needing that for stuff later. Yeah. Clump of fur. So we can make leather armor out of that. Leather shield. Terrible at dodging things, I swear. Find some butter beans, which we can cook up to a new recipe, which is always nice. More food. Definitely want to collect that while we're here. Alright. Hammerton Heights Visitor Center. Tuck this little guy in here. Strike, strike, strike me down. It's a human. What do you think you're doing, barging in here like you own the place? You got a lot of nerve, you know. Well, no harm done, I suppose. To be honest, I didn't really have anything against humans. So, what do you want? What? You want to take a look at my tool? But, we've only just met. Oh, you're talking about this hammer. If you want to know how to make a giant mallet, Clobberinus the Hammerhood to ask. She shouldn't be hard to find. There's a bonfire in the roof of her house. Just look for that. Here, human, take this. Consider it a sign of our newfound friendship. Us Hammerhoods never used to serve the Dragon Lord, you know? But his power just kept growing and growing, so eventually we had no choice but to join him. The Dragon Lord's minions have always looked down on us, even after we signed up. They're not exactly a very welcoming bunch. So, I suppose we know how you humans feel, always getting picked on by the monsters. Still, I can't speak for all of us. If you ever see any of our brown-furred cousins, I give them a wide berth. As soon as they see you, they'll get straight to bashing you about. They'll always move in groups, so you'll have no trouble spotting them. But anyway, you want to know how to make a giant mallet as big and strong as mine, right? Just look for the house with the bonfire on top. That's where the head hammerhood Clobberina lives. You should ask her. I think that's all you have to say. Yep. Okay. Alrighty then. Let me see if I can remember. I know where to go to find her place. Was just thinking of anything else that we want to grab first. Probably best to go get her done. It's just a butter bean just grown on top of the house. Ew! Clumsy as ever I am. And terrible at dodging. You know what? Go ahead and heal up. You never know when you're gonna need it. Alright, so yep, that's where we're going, over here. Yeah, see, this is what comes out at night, is these gosh darn ghosts. Kind of annoying. This is why you normally sleep at night, but I get more done if I stay up most of the time. I didn't want to climb up there just yet. Well, bless my soul, it isn't a little human. I'm Clobberina, the head hammerhood. I suppose you might call me the hammerhead. What might a poor, beleaguered human want with me? I don't know how to actually say that word. I've only read it, I've never heard it said before. Mercy me, you want to know how we make our giant mallets? I'm sorry, my dear. I know it must be hard being a human, but you won't turn into a hammerhood that easily. Besides, these hammers are our most precious treasure. The recipe's a closely guarded secret. It wouldn't be right to tell every Tom, Dick, and Harry how to make them. Come now, dearie. Don't be like that. Perhaps there's some way we could... Oh, I know! My roof has got 3 great big holes in it. The wind comes right through and it plays havoc with my old bones. And don't get me started on the rain. I get soaked to the skin. I catch my death one of these days, I tell you. A few blocks of straw floor would plug those holes right up. I'd do it myself, but I'm not as young as I once was. Well, how about it? You think you can fix my roof? You can use the ivy around here to make the cords you'll need to bundle up the straw into blocks. Once you built some straw floor blocks, just pop them into the holes. If you did fix up my roof for me, I'd be ever so grateful. I might even show you how to make a giant mallet just like mine. Clobberina knows all sorts of stuff. She told us there used to be humans everywhere, and they were always horrible to us monsters. Then the Dragon Lord came and chased all the humans away and made things nice and peaceful like they are now. I'm so happy I wasn't born back when the humans were in charge. Clobberina, there's a horrible smelly human here. They're useless, worthless, wish they'd hurry up and go extinct. But if you can't wait for that happy day, how about I wallop this one for you right now? You didn't hear any of that, did you? I never said nothing, honest. Hey, whoa, ambush. Back off. Alright, so we need lots of ivy. Alright, I don't need to smack the wall, I just need this stuff. Just put a hole in the house, why don't ya? Okay, collect a little bit of ivy here. Give me all that. Okay. I'm not gonna grab that because I don't have a lot of space left. Okay. Need some cord. Alright, probably actually make as much cord as we can. We can always collect more ivy. Alright. What do I need for that? Grassy leaves. Collect a bit more. Hey you, what you got? Get away from me when you do that. What can I drop? I want that. No, I want items. Go ahead and drop that for now. Because I'm gonna need that to bring back. Okay, let's go find some more grassy leaves. Should be around here somewhere. Yeah, there's some. You know what? I'll leave you be. Okay. Back to this. Can't even pick it up right now. You know what? We'll drop that right now. We can always come back for it. Stuff doesn't despawn. My word, you fixed my roof. And what a wonderful job you've done, too. I didn't think you had it in you. Hold on a minute. A human with the power to build things out of nothing? Don't tell me you're the legendary builder. Oh my, would you listen to me? Getting all excited. Don't worry, dearie, your secret's safe with me. You humans were once so powerful, but now there's hardly anything left of you. Meanwhile, this monster grows stronger by the day. Truth be told, I can't say I'm happy with this arrangement. I think this world could do with a bit of balance. Now, that's not to say I want to see the whole world crawling with humans, but it'd be a real shame if you all died out. Alright, I'll help you. But this is just between you and me, dearie. Wouldn't want the Dragon Lord finding out now, would we? First things first, let me show you how to build a giant mallet. Listen carefully, dearie, and I'll tell you all about the basics of being a builder. Now, I do have a habit of nattering on a bit. Once I've got started, there's no stopping me. What do you say, dearie? Do you have the time to listen to an old gas bag like me? Sure. You do? Bless your heart. First of all, let me tell you all about the giant mallet, the most prized possession of every hammer hood. It's hammer time. With just a few swings of a giant mallet, you can chop trees into chunks and reduce rocks to rubble. And there's ever so many things to be made from wood and stone. I'm sure a clever cookie like you could come up with all sorts of ideas. You can even use a giant mallet to dig up the metals and minerals you'll find up in the mountains or down in the caves. There's copper and coal and iron and all sorts of wonderful materials buried out there, and they all have their uses. So, take your giant mallet in hand and start smashing all the things you couldn't smash before. It's just the kind of thing the builder needs, don't you think? That said, our hammers might be a little heavy for a human. I'd imagine you find them awfully awkward to swing about in the middle of a fight. But don't let that stop you, dearie. If you want to give someone a good biffing with your giant mallet, go right ahead. I just think you'll find it more useful for gathering materials, that's all. Let's see now, what's next? Ah, I know. Alright, now pay attention. This bit is important, but it's a little bit complicated. You can use some materials to make new materials. These materials don't do anything on their own, but they can be used to build different things. When you patched up my roof for me, and what a lovely job you did too, you didn't know how to build blocks of straw floor at first. You cut down some ivy and learnt how to make cord, but it was only when you made the cord that you worked out how to build the straw floor blocks. Now, when you built yourself a giant mallet, I'm sure you're going to run around and smash things up. You're going to find yourself with trees and rocks and copper and coal and all sorts of different materials. But you can't build everything out of lumber and ore. You'll have to take them back to your workstation and process them first. Also, I suppose that's everything I wanted to say, really. Not that you were listening. You were fast asleep just now, weren't you? I warned you before we started that I have a habit of prattling on. Well, never mind. You're the builder, after all. If anyone could work out for themselves how to handle a giant mallet, you can. I love how he just falls asleep. Like, your voice is so soothing. I just want to take a nap. Oh! Were you saying something? Alright, so... definitely want to build a couple of these. Go ahead and build two. So when one breaks, got another one. Yeah, definitely gonna come back and haul off with that. But for now, I need to go back and empty out my pockets, because yes, we need to go on a collecting spree here. There's lots of things to do in this area. But there's a certain item I need to build to make our lives a little easier. So I'm actually going to... Nope. I need to... equip. I think I need rocks for it. Items. Go ahead and toss these, I guess, for now. I'll come back for them. Learn some new recipes. Lots of recipes with the stone. Haul off some of this stuff. We'll be needing it. Oh yeah, I can now. I can break open those chests and bring them back now, the treasure chests. Alright, hang on. I need a drink of water again. Don't want my throat drying out. Still cold season. By my knobbly knuckles, Reuben, you've done it! You've built a giant mallet. With a hammer like that, you could smash up all sorts of things that you couldn't smash up before. Why, just around here there are trees and rocks. And through the blue teleportal, there's said to be a copper and coal in abundance. Once a clever lad like you gets his hands on materials like that, well, there's no end to what you might invent. And just think, when you build your new inventions, you might be able to dream up recipes for even more exciting items. Go on, Reuben, head out into the world and swing that mallet around like there's no tomorrow. Smash up everything you see and pick up all the materials you haven't been able to collect so far. And if you work out how to build new things, waste no time, build them straight away. To begin with, why don't you try chopping down one of these nearby trees? So, Reuben, are you gathering all sorts of new and useful materials? You must be building up a sizable stockpile of all the amazing things you found. And if you haven't yet, well, it's only a matter of time. Either way, you're gonna need somewhere to store it all before it gets out of hand. I can only imagine how very vexing it must be to go to pick up a tantalizing new item and find your hands are full. Well, never fear, Reuben, for as you toil endlessly to gather materials, so too am I hard at work. I've been poring over the Canceling Chronicle, you see, and I have deciphered the means to construct something called the Colossal Coffer. If it's as remarkable as a repository as the book describes, it will make gathering collecting materials a breeze. Reuben, if I show you how to make the Colossal Coffer, will you build one for me? I want to see the fruits of my studies with my own two eyes. And this is what we want. It's basically as you collect stuff, it'll go straight to it. What do you need? Oh, Reuben, I've just been talking to Pippa. She said you were looking for new people to help your town grow. I think I might know where you could find someone. On the far side of the Hammerhoods village, there's a small island connected to the mainland by a narrow land bridge. I passed by that place on my way here, and I thought I saw a bonfire burning. You might want to head out there and see for yourself. I'm sure Pippa would be thrilled if you brought someone back with you. Oh, and Reuben, it's a long way away, so it can't hurt to build a place to sleep while you're out there. Have you seen any of those old broken down houses when you've been out on your wanderings? If you fix them up, you could use them as a home from home and take a break without having to come all the way back to town. But it's up to you, really. For the time being, just follow your compass and see if you can find a new person to join your town. Gonna have to remember everybody's voices. Alrighty then. For now, dump everything in the box here. Actually, you know what? All the food can go in here. Put it away. Yeah, see? They'll actually cook things for you and leave them in here. Alright, we need to bust up some trees. Yeah, we can actually make some wood too. So yeah, as you get more powerful weapons, you can actually gather different materials, because, you know, certain things don't gather other things too well. Like our little cypress stick was too weak to hit the trees. Smacking a tree with a hammer looks hilarious. Does look pretty ridiculous, huh? It's like, wouldn't you need an axe for that? Never mind. What's logic? I'm no expert, but... Alright, what is the time? I'll probably be wrapping it up soon. Probably build a colossal coffer and make a room for it. Got no truck with you. Okay, that should be enough for a good while. Where do I want the treasury? Maybe over here? Kinda usually put it there, though. You don't want it there. You know what? It's fine. We'll put it over here. You know what? I can always put it on this side. Or should I have the wall there? Alright. Expand out a little bit here. This is what always takes me a little bit. I like to actually expand my walls out a bit more. Instead of doing exactly where they... You're tired, you're probably gonna not stream tonight. I don't know, you want me to go on for a little longer then? Or maybe go take a nap? I could go for a little while longer. But yeah, see how you can span your walls out a couple more blocks, so that's why I usually tear all this out and just kind of start over and span my walls out. Actually fill it with rooms, so that gives you more points. Up to me, huh? We'll go for a little while longer then. Okay. Definitely want to move my room over there. Yeah, because by expanding your walls out, you can fit more rooms and stuff in here, and you can, especially the first time you're playing, you want to build as many of these rooms as you can. Some you won't be able to build in certain chapters because of the limits of the items that you can actually collect. But there's a trophy that you can get. I don't know if it's on other platforms, but I know it's for the PlayStation, that you can get a trophy for getting 80 room recipes. And so you want to build as many rooms as you can in each chapter, different kinds of rooms. I found a list somewhere that had a list of all of the room recipes, but I'll probably show all of the room recipes off later, so those that don't want to try to dig around find that list can figure them all out. Because there's some that, yeah, they're kind of chapter exclusive, and there's a handful, not very many of them, that you have to wait until you go to the sandbox mode, to where you can have access to all the materials at the same time in order to complete a couple of them. But yeah, as far as I know, I have absolutely all of the room recipes that I know of and have found online. So there's quite a few of them once you actually go through the game. There's only so much you can build in this first chapter. And of course, the more rooms that you build, you'll be able to actually have, you know, level up your base. And that's one of the challenges for the chapter, is to upgrade your base to level 5. So it's a good idea to stuff as many rooms as you can in the first time you're playing. You want to complete the challenges and stuff. Okay. Expand it all out this way a bit. But you know what? Take all these off. Now eventually I'll put my actual wall about 4 high. Better protection, but inside you don't need your walls that high, you only need them 2 high. Actually pull these out now. Let's actually expand our walls on all sides. How do we actually want to build this place? I'll probably tear that out later. Treasury. Yeah, we can have it over in the corner here. Alright. That is the limit of the 10, right? Oh, you know what? Let me get these stone blocks out of here. I can actually put them in better locations. They will be better served making cladding out of. We can turn all our dirt into it a little later. There. There we go. Yeah, come here. can't leave holes around. People might step in them. That would be very irresponsible. Alright, let's go get some more dirt, and we'll finish up. Place to put our treasury. Much faster to get blocks now. Yeah. Dirt is no match for my mate hammer. Make a trench. Atom bags full. That's good. More dirt the merrier. Use it for a lot of things. And this should be good for now. Yeah, go ahead and grab these sticks over here. Since I've already got some in there. Alright. Make ourselves a treasury room and build ourselves a colossal coffer and start filling it up. Okay, how big does this treasury need to be? Can't remember all what I need to fit in it. Shouldn't need to be too big, though. Probably about that big. Yeah, that should do. This way. Hardest part in building your rooms and stuff is figuring out where to place them. Like, where do I actually want to put them? Finding a bit of a layout for your town. I remember the first time I played, I was constantly tearing stuff out and figuring out where I want to put everything. Okay, what all do I need for the colossal coffer? Wood and a pot. Build a pot. No problem there. And we need some wood. Go ahead and just make as many as possible right now. Definitely want to be building some benches. Saloon door. Should make good gardens. Okay. Should be able to... off coffer. Actually, you know what? By my bulging biceps, you've done it, Reuben. You built the colossal coffer. With that coffer placed within the boundaries of this great town, you no longer have to worry about running out of room when you're out and about. When your item bag is full, this marvelous magical chest will whisk anything you can't carry back to your base and store it for you. And what's more, you can access the colossal coffer and all the items inside it from anywhere in the whole wide world. Do you know what this means, Reuben? You can go out into the wilderness and gather materials to your heart's content. Speaking of gathering materials, Have you collected any of the copper, coal, or stone from the home of the Hammerhoods yet? The Canceling Chronicle describes these substances at length. It seems that way if we had a forge, we could use them to smith metal items. Needless to say, you should be sure to check those substances out without delay. Now that you've got both the mallet and the coffer, it's time to dive into the caves beneath Hammerton Heights and see what you can dig up. So yeah, it's why it's kind of a priority to get this colossal coffer. It makes gathering so much easier. Alright, this ginormous thing. Oh, I probably should expand this out. Look at how freaking huge this thing is. Whatever. Slap down for now. It's fine. Alright. So you actually want to store the bulk of your items in there, so you can actually access them. Alright. Take a bunch of stuff out of here and go put it in that dumb colossal copper. Alright, I should be able to... Yeah, there we go. Access the colossal coffer. No need to run back and forth. But you know what? The blueprint can stay in there. Can't really use it for... Don't need to use it for anything else. So yeah, it's definitely a good idea to try to get this sucker as soon as possible. There. Oh, much better. Now we can actually go gather crap without having to worry about inventory space. There. Okay. We should probably sleep this time. Because I need to make sure that we're not missing any story bits. Ah, yep, see, here's one. A light shines in the darkness. Images begin to form in Reuben's mind. Beg pardon? The words of the king have slipped thy mind? Forsooth, what men are ye who art thou to forget such a speech? Permit me to regale thee with his majesty's words once more. In days of yore, thy revered ancestors did receive of the almighty goddess the sphere of light. By its power was our world rid of the menace which did beset it. Yet, alas, some few years past, there did arise a new threat, the Dragon Lord. With his cunning, he did steal away the sphere of light from us, plunging the land into darkness once more. Should this state of affairs be suffered to continue, the night must surely take unrelenting hold, and our realm perish. So, I say unto thee, vanquish the accursed Dragon Lord, and reclaim the sphere of light. All of Alfgard doth place its trust in thee, hero. Fulfill thy destiny and deliver this land from the darkness. It seemed like a memory of something that happened long, long ago. But whether it was his own memory or somebody else's, Reuben can't remember. Oh, that's something I should point out, because you weren't there at the beginning, and I forgot to tell you. When you woke up in a crypt, the god is talking to you. The character doesn't remember anything, so yeah, your character's got amnesia, and they're just like, I have no idea what's going on, just want to build things. So yeah, I generally don't sleep every night, because yeah, it's kind of a waste of time, but if you want the story bits, you kind of want to do it every so often. If you really don't want to waste time, but want to catch story bits, wait till it's like almost dawn, and then go to sleep. Yeah, you get to name your character. This just happens to be the character I had already created. I created this character, named him Reuben, and then the goddess name was Rubis. I'm like, okay, that was pretty similar, and that was not intentional. And then for my speed run, I created a female character. I don't remember what I called her. But yeah, you can create a character. It's just that once you've already created the character, and it's whatever character you left it set on, if you go to start up a new game or whatever, it'll just automatically go with that character. So I didn't want to recreate him or anything, so I just used my character that I already had. You know what? Let's build some better armor and junk. If we can. Defense 9, defense 5. What do I need for that? Aha, yeah, I can't do that one just yet. But we can do this. Build ourselves some better clothes when this one dies, which will probably happen soon. A leather shield. Yeah, I'm gonna build that. And we want a better weapon. Build ourselves a stone sword. Oh, this recipe here, the first time you play this will not be here. You have to do one of the challenges in, I think it's chapter 3 to unlock this recipe. So if you first start playing and you have no idea what the heck this is, it's not something you're gonna have the first time you play. You have to do a certain challenge to unlock that recipe. Alright, what do we want to do? Probably go on a gathering spree. Alright, equipment. Yeah, we'll wait till that dies. Go ahead and equip that. And equip that. There we go. Is there anything we want to do here before heading on? Nah. We'll go here for now. Definitely want that. And pick up all the stuff that we dropped earlier. Yeah, I can actually gather these now. Why build it if he can scavenge it? Alright, definitely want lots of rocks and stuff. Little Hammerton, I'm bored! I heard an exclamation. Yeah, you! Back off! No, I want... Actually, you know what? Let's use this up. It's about to die. We'll go ahead and use its life up. Collect and gather. But with goals. Like I said, this game, I really enjoyed it. It has a nice balance of, you know, the nice, calming gathering, but still got a lot of goals and stuff to do. Because, you know, especially, you know, if you're following a story and stuff. And I don't know, it was different from a lot of other games that I played enough to where it was really interesting when I first played it. It's a pretty simple game all around though. It's not a big game. Alright. Let's go down here. There's something that we can do down here. Alright, careful not to fall. Oh yeah, we definitely want to mine while we're here. Definitely want the coal and stuff. Copper. Copper ingots. Yep, and there's the forge that we need to build. We'll do that when we get back. Okay. I need to equip the other mallet. Okay. Can't quite reach up there. Careful, don't fall down all at once. Fall from that height will kill ya. Ooh, lots of good stuff down here. But you know what? We'll use this to gather these petty things. And better medicine. And some more recipes. Actual, cooking recipes. Everything is considered a recipe. Oh, how's the volume, by the way? Equipment. Go ahead. Equip that. Wasn't sure about the volume. Turned down the PlayStation volume quite a bit before I started, so hopefully it wasn't too loud. Always have to adjust the volume for each game. Alright. Hey, you're a human. Don't worry, I'm just like Clobberina. I love humans. But what's a human doing all the way down here? You didn't fall in, did you? Game's a touch loud. Alright, I will turn down a punch or two. Just give me a second. Alright, need to go to devices. Audio devices. Okay, let's try that. 2 punches. Okay, how's that? Is that a little bit better? Too low? Too high? Don't worry, human. I'll show you how to climb up sheer walls like these, and you'll be out of here in no time. You can make staircases out of earth or clay blocks, but you can't just pluck them in midair. So what you gotta do is stick them straight onto the walls. This is what I was showing off earlier. It's actually what he's about to show us. Like this. How about that, eh? Looks like it's floating in midair, but it's actually just stuck to the side of the wall. That's better? Okay, good. Yeah, each game I have to adjust the volume. Like, Final Fantasy IX I had to turn down pretty low. Which game was it? I actually had to turn up a lot more. It was actually a softer game. This one seems on the louder scale. Master this trick and you'll be able to climb up any cliff you like. Why don't you take a crack at it yourself? I'm gonna try to speed up the text and try not to skip text. Especially for things that are not important to the story, like these guys' conversations. If you can reach that treasure chest, you'll have proven yourself an expert climber. Then we can be climbing buddies! Alright, so See, as long as it's actually stuck to something, which if you were out, like, over here in midair, see, it won't place it. You have to do that. But, you know, over here by the wall, you just do this. And that. Smash, smash, smashing work. You can go anywhere you want with a talent like that. From now on, you and me are climbing buddies. I know that climbing is fun, but it's pretty dangerous too. Take care you don't fall down and bump your head, alright? Of course I'm not gonna fall down and die. Well, what makes you think I'd be so clumsy as to do that? Ew! Yeah, see, there's not just dirt around, but there's also some different kind of blocks, and some of them do make recipes, so... Yep, everything new you see, grab it. And that stuff's silver. Definitely need that. Definitely collect lots of all of this stuff. I won't bore you guys too much, I'll probably break it up. Collect a little here and a little there every time we pass through, but you know. Not really what I meant to do there. Uh-oh, I'm gonna be bugged by ghosts soon in a moment. Alright, I don't think there's anything else down there needed. Collect everything. It's just what you do. You don't need to, like, stockpile things in this game, and you'll find out why a little later when we're done with this chapter. But you want a healthy supply of stuff as you go through to make sure that you can actually build things as you need to. I know, I just totally slammed you in the back. I deserve to be slapped over the head. Alright, a couple more beans. Cook them up. Alright, so this is another place if you actually, you know, oh my goodness, camera. You put the fix up the holes in the wall, you can spend the night in here. It's just a pain in the butt to see in here. I'll be taking that, thank you very much. I cannot see. There it is. Oh no! I'm trapped! No, no! I want that. Yeah, here. Alright. Oh, golly, I can't see. Excuse you. Okay. Alright, where else do we want to go? Alright, you guys, I need your stuff. Sorry. Need that for building. Sorry, little slimes. I know, I'm just... murdering you in your sleep. At least you went out painlessly. Alright, we do need to go that way. See our little quest marker up there in our compass. That's where the one guy told us to go to try to find a new recruit for our town. So we will carefully navigate down here so we don't die. Let's go ahead and use this for gathering things as we go along. All that stuff we can get back to the other place, and no biggie there. And you definitely want you to make better medicine to heal my clumsy butt. I'm gonna fall off of things. And don't dodge properly. Here's another one of those little stumps that you can build at. Make it all. I'm clumsy. I need medicine. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna leave a few of those bushes around. Don't want to take them all. We need to use the actual bush later. Alright. Who are you? You shouldn't be here. It's not safe. You should leave. Now, before it's too late. Alright. Got a bunch of enemies popping out of nowhere, of course. Yeah. When they're out of sync, it's a pain to dodge. Hey, where the heck are you going? Yeah, there you go. Much better when you're in sync. I can't believe you actually did it! You defeated the monsters! I found this nice strong cypress stick. Thought I'd give those monsters a good thrashing, but, well, you can see how well that went. You might have gotten lucky this time, but us humans don't stand a chance against them. Let's chalk this one up to experience and keep our heads down from now on. Thank you, and goodbye. I wish you the best of luck out there. What? A town? There's a town on the other side of the teleportal? And you came all this way just to find me? Well, if you put it like that, I'll certainly come with you. It's not as if I've got anywhere else to go. My name's Kennel. Pleased to meet you. If only you had a Chimera wing, we could get back to this town of yours in a flash. Why would I want to do that when there's so many things to explore and collect and... Ow! Back off! Yeah, see here you got the border and then you got the actual ocean. If you fall off there, it'll it kind of kills you and it'll put you right back here, but you lose a lot of health. So yeah, try not to fall off the edge into the ocean. Alright, let's start heading back. Ooh, look at that, we got a cave. Gotta be on the lookout for these caves. Okay, that's the ocean over here, so we gotta go around. Yeah, I don't remember where all the seeds of life are in the different caves, and there's different items in the cave, so I'll probably be looking around a lot trying to find them all again. Cause you know, the first time I played, I explored everything. So I found quite a few things. Collect a little bit more of this. Try not to wear my hammer out too fast though. Till I can go build another one. Alright, see what we got here. So yeah, some caves have like a lot of ore in them, so you can see this, you got like a bunch of silver and stuff in here. So that's what this one looks like it is. Some of them are tricky though. If you bash out like the wall in the back, it'll go to like a little secret room. Not too many do that though. So like this one, it looks like it's just more cave. We'll grab a little bit of it and head out. Alright. Oop, there's another one. Lovely. Collect all this stuff because this goes into a lot of things. A lot of different materials. Aha! See, this is the stuff we're really looking for. Treasure chests! And there's the world map. Alright, let's take a look at that. Alright. Where do I look at the map? Don't remember how to access the— ah, there it is. Hold on. Dump all that off. We gotta look at the map. This is the world map. So you got the little marker that shows where you're at. And as we go through all the chapters, we'll be visiting all the different places. So that's why we got the little teleporters, is because you're actually going between like all the little islands and stuff. So I think, oh, that one down the bottom middle there, see it's got the yellow flag. I think that's Cantlin, where we started at. And this teleporter took us over here. And so as we go to the different teleporters, we'll be going to all the different islands and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of little areas that you go to, because each chapter you'll have your starting area, and then you'll teleport to, I think, 3 different islands per chapter, plus the one you started at. The last chapter is a little bit different, though. Okay, let's see, where do we want to go? There's nothing on this side now. Alright, hold on, I need another drink of water. Still cold season. Don't want my throat drying out. Alright, here. I want some stuff that you guys dropped. Yeah! I'm in my skivvies! This is why we built another piece of armor. Because it's inevitable that that one would break soon. Yipes! You broke my clothes. Get out of here. You won't just let me climb up there. Hey, back off. I am busy. Alright, I think this one. Yeah, we want to collect that. That's mine now. I'm gonna use that. Hey, stop it. Yes, this one. Hey, hey, whoa, whoa, calm down. Hey, back. Shoot, I'm busy. There's ancient scrap of paper in the treasure chest. It looks like there's some sort of diagram on the back. What? Look! It's a blueprint. Obtains the greasy mallet blueprint. Oh, I love this one. Takes a bit of materials to make, but I love building this one. Alright. Yeah. So yes, that one, you just gotta find it in this little clump of dirt. So that's what I mean, like, it's nice to just explore everything, because yeah, you never know what you're gonna find in weird places. So, that's where you find that blueprint. So if you happen to see your friends making that and you're wondering where the heck to find it. Alright, so we need to go down there, but is there anything else down here? So let's see if you look over, like, see way off there in the distance, you can see another island. Some of them, sometimes you can see the other islands from, where you're at, but you cannot get to them from where you're at. You can't even cheat and build a bridge, there's like a little force field that won't let you do it. You have to actually teleport to the various islands. Alright. Let's head down here. Talk to the little Hammerton here. Alright, I don't like the overhead view too much. Alright, anybody else with a comment? You chill. You can just stay there then. Hello, human! I've heard about you. You're that Reuben boy everyone's been talking about. I've been trying to fix up this graveyard for all the poor little humans who lost their lives in Cantlin. But the place is such a mess, and I don't know how to build new gravestones to replace the ones that have fallen apart. If you're as good as they say you are, Reuben, maybe you could work out how to do it. There's a brownie who lives near the Demardra Desert who's built a nice little graveyard of his own. If anyone knows how to build a gravestone, he will. You could ask him how to make them and build me a couple to replace the ones that have fallen down. I'll take care of the rest. The Demardra Desert is a long way away, and building the gravestones won't be easy either. But if you help me out, I'll make it worth your while. So how many are we gonna need? 1, 2. I think it's just 2. But yeah, we'll have to go a little ways into the story and get to a new area before we can complete his request. I cannot see too well. Where are we going? Excuse you, little slime. You know what? We'll mine on our way up. Might as well make it worth our while on our way up. A little bit of silver stuck on the lamp. out of here. Ah! Sorry! I didn't mean to hit you, little slime. I'll take your goop, though. Alright, I think we've done everything that side for now. Alright, keep an eye out for caves and the like. Check out this little dirt block. Oi, Hammond, what are you doing here? We're the Hammerton Heights Neighborhood Watch, and we should be out there right now watching the neighborhood. But the skeletons kept picking on us, now we're hiding in here. It's so unfair. We're officially in the Dragon Lord's forces now, but they're still horrible to us. Please don't tell the skeletons we're in here, or Clobberina for that matter. There are so many monsters outside, it's really scary. By the way, human, there's something I've always wondered. The Dragon Lord's like the arch enemy of you humans, right? In that case, why did he take away your power to build, and then just leave you alone? Seems a bit lazy if you ask me. He should have finished the job and wiped you all out. Still, it's not my place to question the higher-ups. The Dragon Lord didn't know what he was doing, he wouldn't be the king of the world. Hello, human. How did you get in here? I don't know what it is about you, but you look like you're pretty good at building. Clobberina told us that if we ever see a human, we have to help them in whatever way we can. So, do you like ladders? If you're a ladder-loving lad, you should try building one yourself. Ah, so now we can build a ladder. That's why it's good to explore, talk to everyone, 'cause some of them do teach you things. I heard somebody. Ah, it's you. Back. Back, beast. Alrighty then. There's a lot to do over there. I might wait. I think we'll go back and do some stuff. There's a lot of story stuff that we're going to be doing over there soon. Ah! Back! You're already dead, stay that way. Hey, mind your own business. Minding mine. For once. Okay. Yeah. I guess we'll stop being lazy and use a Chimera wing. I've got several. Show you guys what this looks like. Fly back to the base. Alright. What time is it? Yeah, I'll probably wrap it up here. So there's lots of story stuff that we can be doing. Hey, where's the other fella? Where did he go? Did I leave him behind? Where'd he go? He's supposed to come with me. Well, okay, never mind. Let me go back and try to find it. Let me save it real quick here. Actually, I don't know. Maybe if I should save it. Where did he go? Yeah, let's see if we can go find him. Did I lose him a while ago and just wasn't paying attention? Oh, where were we? We were over here, right? They're supposed to go with you when you use the Chimera wings. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention what happened there. least I thought they did. It has been a while since I played. I mean, quite a while. Uh-oh. I'm starving! I need to make myself some more food when I get home. Alright, so we were over here, and I didn't see him anywhere, so... I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, they're supposed to go with you. Wait a second. Nope. That was a little slime down there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come down. Give me back. Leave me alone! I'm looking for my lost party member! Did I just not wait long enough? Was he just having a hard time loading in? Okay, let me go back and check. Good grief. I don't know what happened here. He's lost in the abyss. Did you just not load in correctly? Hey. Check the lost and found. I don't know where the lost and found is. What the heck is he? I don't know. I don't know what happened. Yeah, he is totally not here. I don't know what happened to him. I'll cook some food first. Yeah, cook me some food. Yeah, I got some, make some boiled butter beans. That. Ooh, I'll be making that soon. Probably next time, of course, but... Okay, I do not know where he is. So, guess we'll trek around and go find him again. I wonder if he didn't get up a wall that I went up. I wonder if that's what happened. I don't know. Is anyone else paying attention? Do we know where we lost him? I wasn't down there with him. I was in the other pit, though. That's a good possibility, and that's what happened to him. They don't climb walls as well as you. You have to kind of babysit them to get them up walls sometimes. And I guess if he's not with me, he's not going to come with me with the Chimera Feather. I totally wasn't paying attention to when we lost him. Let's see. Ow! You'll check the VOD? Well, that'd be good, because, yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I think we might have lost him earlier. Go away, ghost. I haven't got time for you. I need to find my lost party member and get him home. Gonna wrap up this stream. Alright, nobody's here. Ugh, get out of there. Alright, let's head back to the cave area, because I remember him following me at the caves. Come to think of it, I don't recall him being here. Ah, there you are. Yep, we lost him on a cliff here. Alright, sir. We have found him. Sorry, I was being a horrible leader and not looking behind me and paying attention to people. He is found. We'll take him back, talk to everyone, and probably wrap up the stream. And hopefully I can stream again soon. Gosh, there's been so many technical issues over the winter. It's been forever since I've streamed. I gotta get back in the groove. And so far, I didn't run into any block scenes on this one, so we should be able to stream the whole thing. Wouldn't have been too big of a deal if they blocked something, but it still would have been annoying. I really wanted to play Final Fantasy VII soon, but I'll have to go through and see if there's any block scenes, which I have run into one, so I'm gonna have to decide. Hey, are you still behind me, sir? If the ending is not blocked, I think what I might do, I might stream it anyway and do a... Wait, hold on, where are we going? We're going that way. And I might just link a video to the part that's blocked during the stream so people could see it. But if the ending's blocked too, I don't know. I really wanted to stream Final Fantasy VII before the remake came out, for those that haven't seen the original. But I gotta check the ending first. Alright, sir, what you got to say to me? You are in a horrible spot. There you are. Whoa, look at the size of this place. I had no idea a city this big even existed. Just being here makes me feel so alive. I can't remember the last time I felt so full of energy. Thanks for bringing me here, Reuben. I suppose it's fitting that I'd end up living in Cantlin. My ancestors used to be guards here, so if you need someone to keep this place safe, you can count on me. Alright, where is the other fella? There you are. Oh, Reuben, so you found that fellow I told you about, did you? Judging by that ridiculous hat, seems he fancied himself something of a soldier. We don't need his kind here. I never should have told you about him. What's wrong with soldiers, you ask? All I'll say is that bad things happen when people band together, doubly so if they're looking for a fight. Do you have any idea what brought the city of Cantlin to ruin? Just take it from me, you really don't want to go making this town any bigger. Still, you were only trying to help. Here, Reuben, take this. You've earned it. Okay. Yep, I got another battle up next. Alright, so I think we'll wrap it up here. That's a good start for not being able to stream for several months because I had technical issues with an capture card. Ugh. As soon as I can get a better computer so we can actually stream with the capture card, that is what we'll be doing. So there's a lot of games that are going to be put on hold until then. But, yeah. I actually stream again. I'm back, hopefully. So next time, we'll probably kind of start building our houses and rooms up a bit. And start putting a wall around our place, because we definitely want a wall before we do that next fight. So that's probably what we'll start out with next time, is expanding our walls and stuff. So okay, thank you all for watching. Hopefully I can stream again soon. Until then, good luck and good fighting. This is Tegathias signing out.